All right, well, welcome everyone. Welcome this evening to our team huddle. And for those of you guys who are new, I am independent consultant and regional vice president Kim Cardenas, and all of us are the Cardenas region. I have affectionately named our team Team Rev, so you may see that sometimes posted out there, and that is an abbreviation for revolution because we are creating a revolution in health and wellness. And so as you grow your team, feel free to choose a name for your team. I know Brenda has chosen the name for her team. She did this quite some time ago, and her team is the Vibe Tribe because they got all kinds of good vibes coming from that group. So as you grow your team, feel free to name your team, to give it a name that really means something to you. So we do have several new faces on here tonight. So I want to give their sponsor the opportunity to introduce them. And so Claire, we will start with you.
All right. Well, I want to introduce Jonathan first because I haven't had a chance to actually announce him on Facebook. We're working on his bio. He's got a pretty amazing testimony and story, so I'm excited for everyone to hear that. So we're going to keep it under wraps until we show tomorrow. Then I want to introduce the beautiful Elizabeth Boyd. Goes by Beth. I met her at the Newsboys concert. She's amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys, she's like such a go-getter. She has a heart for Jesus that is amazing, and I can just tell she's 27 years old. Jonathan's 21. We're getting these millennials in here, guys. I love it. It was so funny last night on the huddle we had, Kim. I was sitting here taking notes, and Jonathan just in his phone the whole time typing. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's quicker than I am getting the bullet points out, and I'm like trying to stay up with it. So I'm so glad, and I really think we all can learn from each other. So I do want to introduce them. So we've introduced Beth on Facebook. Y'all know I'm a little bit technologically like behind on stuff, so I'm trying to get better at it. But Jonathan will be announced tomorrow, and we're super pumped on having their 2 launches. Beth and I think, did we lock down a day for yours? Have we locked down? Do you remember what it is? Because I don't have my calendar in front of me.
It was August 10th.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. So August 10th. So we'll get that information to everybody so that we can do that. That Jonathan will get together and we'll pick a good time for you to do yours. So welcome, Jonathan and Elizabeth. Y'all are going to have an amazing time. This is going to be great. So.
I'm so excited to have you guys. Thanks, Claire. And that sponsoring is key, and Claire is on fire. So let's see. You're looking for Angel Willis. Angel, you can go ahead and introduce your new team.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. But anyway, I see that Haley's on here and Crystal's on here, and most of you, well, those of you who went to GTC got to meet Crystal, and so she's amazing, and she's in a season in her life where she's ready to kick off her business, and so we're super pumped about that. And then Haley McCoy, I just signed up this morning, and my head's still spinning about how all of that happened, but I have known Haley since she was just a little girl, well, probably 12 years. Her mother and I are very good friends. We've actually vacationed with Haley and her family, and it's just a sweet way that the Lord brought us together, and Haley's joined our team. And so super pumped to have her join. Jessie should be on here shortly. She's my new consultant as well, and we will be launching her this weekend. So I'm so excited to have my girls on tonight.
Fantastic. Well, it's always good to have you, Crystal, on with us live, and of course, Haley. Again, welcome to our team. Welcome all you guys, and then of course, all of us lifers out there. You know, my week would not be complete if I did not get to see each of your beautiful faces on here. That's one of the just great things about Arbonne is that you become family with your team, and we are all here to lift you up, to support you, to help you build your amazing Arbonne businesses, and then also to pray for you and to, just to hug on you and huddle with you anytime that you need support from a tribe of people who really care about you. And so that's what we're here for. And Arbonne is just really a platform for us to create amazing lives for ourselves, for our families, and for everybody that we touch. All right, so we'll go ahead and kind of kick off into the training for tonight. The first thing I wanted to is just to remind everyone about the 3500 QV to reach district manager that's available for all consultants this month, the month of July. It's a special opportunity that Arbonne has put out, a special promotion for July. So anybody at the consultant level can become a district manager, achieve the first level of management in 1 month by doing $3,500 in the month of July. And so I know many of you guys will be saying, gosh, there's only 9 days left. Well, 9 days is a very long time in your Arbonne business, and you can certainly do, $3,000, $3,500 to $3,500 in 9 days. And in fact, I'm going to talk about that tonight, because how you do $3,500 in 9 days is you do it by sponsoring business builders into your team. And so that's going to be our topic for tonight. And so before I jump into that, I do want to ask Executive District Manager Sherry Teeter to share with us this evening. She voxed me earlier in the week with just a truly great aha moment that she had. And I immediately voxed her back and said, you have to remember that, because I want you to share that with our team on Monday night. So Sherry, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Kim. Hi, everyone. I haven't been on live for a long time, so it's great to see everyone's faces. And oh my gosh, all new faces. I love it. Welcome, welcome, Jonathan, Beth, and Haley. Claire, I don't know if I've ever seen you either, or on Zoom. So anybody, hi, everybody. So I've had kind of a crazy day, so I'm scatterbrained. Not that that's not normal for me, but I might be particularly even more so. I left my whole bag of dinner at the grocery store, the one bag that had everything for dinner. So when Ellis saw me walking in, he's like, where's that? And I'm like, oh, apparently I left it at the store. So, which is 35 miles away. Anyhow, so I was just telling Kim, I was just leaving her the message about the RVP to be challenge, and I was just letting her know what I was doing. And that same morning I had been swimming, and I was just, how you get up and you talk yourself out of a lot of things if you're just, it's hard to get motivated. I do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I try different things, but I said, I've got to swim. I've got to swim. I've got another tri-sprint coming up. I've got to really up my game. I really want to, rock my swimming and da-da-da. So I forced myself to get out of bed, and I went swimming. And as I was swimming, I thought, oh, this is like the 3rd time I swam in a week. And yeah, that's what my trainers always told me. If you swam more, Sherry, you could be better at it. So as I was swimming, I just kept thinking about it, and I did. I was getting better, and and she had been telling me for years, the Try coach for the Try for the Cure, you can definitely do this if you put in the time for it. So I was like, oh, aha, is right. It's like, so I have had a goal to do an Olympic triathlon for a long time. As you know, my other goal is to become area manager. Neither one of them, and I'm going to be 60 this year, and that was the big goal for both of those things. It's not until December, so there's still time, but so I was like, okay, so I just, if I swim more, I'm going to get better, and I'll be able to achieve that swing part of it. But then I went, oh, but wait a minute, that's what's wrong with my Arbonne business, is that I'm not raising the bar, that I'm not like taking it to the next level, that I'm staying in my comfort zone. I'm swimming the same amount of time, and I'm putting the same amount of time in it. I'm being consistent with Arbonne. I've always been consistent. I'm plugged in. I do all those things, but I'm just not like raising the bar. I'm just not, I have to do more. I have to go a little bit more. I have to ask more people. I need a team. That's really what it's all about. I've been an area manager qual twice in the last what, 8 months or something like that. So, and been awfully close, but just not enough, quite enough. But I need that team, that consistent team. So I'm so excited to see this. I'm so excited for Stacy and Claire and Angel with all your new teams. That's amazing. And we're just on fire. So what a great time to join Arbonne. So that's my aha moment, is that I need to raise the bar. I need to do more. I need to ask more people. I'm reading that other book that we're supposed to read for the RVP thing. And there's a lot of great things in there as well, as far as like, you have to be bigger inside than you are on the outside. And that you have to have this charisma, and that once people, that has people that want to join you, that's just that natural thing. So I'm just, it's all good. It's all good. But so I've got to raise the bar, and I've got a lot to do before December 17th. That's all I can say. So.
Absolutely, Sherry. I know you can do it. And, just as Sherry was saying, the aha, it's in, if your goal is a big goal, then you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone and do a little bit more to reach that bigger goal. And so all of us, our number one goal as Arbonne Independent Consultants, our number one goal, if we want to build a very successful business, a successful business that pays our bills, then it's the ability then that we have extra that we can give away. We can go on mission trips. We can sponsor the people that we want to sponsor. I mean, that we can do all of these things once our family is taken care of. If we want to build that type of business, and to reach our big dreams, our big audacious dreams, then what we have to do is we have to sponsor people. We have to build big teams. Okay. And so when we're building big teams, it's just what that basically boils down to is you're sponsoring business builders. You're asking people to join your team. And so if you're a consultant at the consultant level, if you do the things that I'm going to talk about tonight in the next 9 days, and if you do all of them or some of them and do them well, you will be able to reach that $3,500, because remember, it's not just about what you do, it's about what you and your team do. So that $3,500 is not just you selling to preferred clients or you sharing with one consultant, with what they do. It's everybody on your team that joins your team, and everything that their team sells or that their preferred clients buy. So it's not only you, it's everybody on your team that create that $3,500 qualifying volume. If you're at the district manager level or at your area manager level, $3,500 in your district or $3,500 over the next 9 days is an amazing goal. So if we're going to encourage our consultants to reach and stretch for $3,500 over the next 9 days, then it behooves us to do the same thing, right? Okay, so we're all in this together. So how do we do $3,500 over the next 9 days? Well, remember, our number one job is to find people to join our team, because it's all of the QV that comes from the team that makes up our numbers. So we want to find other people who want to live healthy lifestyles, who want to live a lifestyle like we're living. We want to find people who want to be a part of an uplifting community. We want to find people who want to be a part of our tribe. We want to find people who love setting goals, who love to achieve goals, and then who love to be compensated and gifted for achieving their goals. We want to find others who want more out of life. And we want to find others who love helping other people. And we want to find other people who want to be more, give more, and have more. So those are the type of people that we're looking for. So how do we find these people to join our team? Number one, and for those of you I talked to last night, I'm a numbers girl. I like to give 1, 2, 3. So if you're taking notes, you can write these down. So when you get off the Zoom tonight or tomorrow, you're going, okay, what do I do? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what you need to do. So number one, how do we find people? We ask people to join the next 30 days to healthy living. Okay. And it can be your goal to find 8 people to join the next 30 days to healthy living. And each time you have one person say, yes, they're going to join the 30 days to healthy living, ask them to find 2 people to do it with them, because it's always better to do this program with an accountability partner. It could be your mother, your aunt, your sister, your best friend, and their mother, aunt, brother, sister, best friend, okay? So have the person who says yes, they'll do 30 days to healthy living, have them find 2 people. And when they find 1 or 2 people to do the 30 days to healthy living with them, you ask them if they would like to upgrade to a consultant, because they might as well do this business because they're already finding people, and they might as well get the commission for that. All right, so that's the first way you can find people to join your team. And if they're not joining your team, if they say, no, I don't really want to be a consultant, well, you have signed them up as a preferred client, and that's also what we want to sponsor as preferred clients. But tonight, we're going to focus on sponsoring business builders, because it is business builders, other people who want to build Arbonne businesses, who will help you reach those big numbers, reach those big goals that you have set for yourself. All right, so the second way you can find people to join your team is ask people to take a peek at this business. And you can do this this is the best way, in a voice message, on your iPhones, on Messenger, and then, of course, voicemail. You can send a voice message. It's always a better experience for people to hear your excitement, when you're asking them to take a look at this business. But you can also send it in a text, or you can send it in a message, or you can send it in an email. However you normally approach the people that you're asking, that is the way you need to approach them, or you can ask them in person. All right, so ask people to take a peek at this business, and this is some verbiage that you can use. This is recorded, so you can go back and listen and write down the specific verbiage if you don't get it here. But you can say something like, I'm so excited that I have joined Arbonne, and I just can't wait to share it with you. And the reason, or you can say something like, I'm so excited because what it's going to do for your business. If I sent you a video, would you watch it? And please don't say no until you know what you're saying no to. So when they say, okay, yes, I'll watch the video, then you say, great, I'm sending it now. Do you have time to watch it today, this evening? And I can call you at 5 or 6. You pick a time, and I can call you tonight and see what you liked best about it, or I can call you and follow up with you, however you want to say that, okay? But be sure you get a time to follow up with them. Just don't send a video and no follow up. In Arbonne, we always say the fortune's in the follow up. So it's I'm so excited, I've joined Arbonne because if I sent you a video, would you watch it? And when they say yes, you say, what time can I call you so I can, find out what you like best about it, okay? So that's the verbiage you need to use. You need to be sure that you're following up with the person. And when you do follow up with them, you ask them, what did you like about the video? What did you like that they said? What intrigues you about Arbonne? All right. You can be on this follow-up call by yourself with the person, or if you're brand new, ask your sponsor, ask the district manager, ask somebody in your upline to be on a 3-way call with you, and you can tell them, when I'll call you, I'm going to have my business partner on the phone with me, because they can really answer so many more questions than I can at this point. Did I say answer or ask? Answer so many more questions at this point. All right, so before you get off that call with them, you sign them up as a business builder with an order. If they say, yeah, I'm intrigued, this sounds great, then you sign them up with an order. We always don't like to put it off, because as you all know, there are dream stealers, and we can breathe so much life and so much excitement into them before the dream stealers get to them, if we get them signed up, get them started with their order. All right, so that's the second way. So the third way you can ask somebody to join your team is you can ask them to be on a dream team call with you or a dream team Zoom. So again, some sample verbiage is going to be, I can't quit thinking about you. Will you jump on a video chat or Zoom, however you want to say it, a video chat or a 3-way call with me so my business partner and I can tell you more about the Arbonne business opportunity. And again, you can say, I hope you don't say no until you know what you're saying no to. So when they say yes, then you schedule that 3-way call or that video chat with them. And then you tell your sponsor when you have it scheduled. If your sponsor can't do it at that time, somewhere up in your upline can do that with you. Okay, so don't ever feel like you have to do it alone if you don't feel comfortable yet when you're new. There will be somebody on this team that can do that video chat or that 3-way call with you. All right, the fourth way that you can ask somebody to join your team is to ask someone to meet you for what we call a one-on-one appointment, and that would be like for a coffee date, for a glass of wine, to grab a beer with you, to go out to lunch with you. You know, ask to meet them face to face, and you can say something like, Mary, let me take you for a cup of coffee. I want to share with you about my Arbonne business, and it will be fun to catch up with you. I just can't wait to show you all that this has to offer. And so then you meet with them one-on-one. And again, if you don't feel comfortable doing it all by yourself, ask your sponsor or somebody in your upline to do it with you. The fifth way you can find somebody to join your team is to host a healthy happy hour. Okay, so this is when you have people come over to your house and you do the healthy living presentation, because the goal of all of our presentations is to find a business partner. The second goal, the number 2 goal, is to sign people up as preferred clients and get them and have them order the products that they need. Okay, so you can host a healthy happy hour, or you can ask someone to host it for you, so you go to their house and do the healthy happy hour presentation. Okay, and remember, every time you do a presentation, your number 1 goal is to find a business partner. Your number 2 goal is to get people the products that they need, that they like, and have them sign up as a preferred client. The 6th way you can find business builders for your team is when, oh, not the 6th thing, so those are 5 things. And so if through these 5 different reach out methods to find business builders for your team, if the answer is no, and it's going to be no a lot of times. That's why we have to ask a lot of people. That's why I know you've heard about the 40 faces. We need to we need to share the Arbonne business opportunity, the Arbonne products, with at least 40 people every month. Okay, so when somebody tells you no, and it's going to be many of those 40, when they tell you no, that's when you get them on some of Arbonne's great products. You always ask them to join your team first, and then you get them on some great products, and they become your preferred client, because we always say friends don't let friends buy retail. Let's get you signed up as a preferred client, get that 20 to 40% discount, get that free shipping and the products that you love. All right, so when they say no to becoming a business builder, then we call it, you funnel them down to becoming your preferred client. If they say no to becoming a preferred client, and some people do, then you ask them for a referral. Who do you know who would love an opportunity like this? And who do you know who would love great, clean products like Arbonne has? Okay, so you ask everyone to join your business. Those 40 faces, you're asking them to join your business. If that's a no, you ask them to get on some great clean product. And if that's a no, then you ask them for a referral. Okay, all right, so when you're doing numbers 1 through 5, so 1, you're asking people to join your team by sending out the text message and that kind of stuff, or you're asking people on a dream team call, you're asking people to meet you one-on-one, or you're hosting events and doing presentations. So when you're doing these, you're sharing your story, why you joined Arbonne, what it's going to do for you and your family. You're going to share the Arbonne story, and the Arbonne story, you're just going to pick the pieces, the bits and pieces about Arbonne that you want to share with people. Exactly what that is, you can find that in the catalog, or you can find that on Arbonne's, on your website. There's all kinds of things, and we all share it kind of differently, what's important to us. And so you share your story, the Arbonne story, and you share the Arbonne products, the products that you love, because it is the products that we love that and share passionately are the products that people are going to purchase. All right, so in closing tonight, we have 9 days left in July, 9 days. So this is my challenge for you. In these, and this is for everybody, in these last 9 days, sponsor, for every business builder you sponsor, you get $50, and that starts today, okay? So it starts today, so from tonight to the end of the month. Every business builder you sponsor, I will send you $50. So if you sponsor 2, 3, 4, 5, multiply it by 50. That's what you get. When you sponsor 4 preferred clients with a 150 order, okay, so this is sponsor business builder with a 250 order, so it's 250 because that's an ASVP, an Arbonne Special Value Pack. Those are the products they need to get their Arbonne businesses started. So for every consultant that you sponsor with a 250 order, you get $50 from me for every one. For every 4 preferred clients you sign up in the next 9 days, and it has to be 4, you will get $100, okay? And they have to have a $150 order. So 4 PCs with a 150 order, you get $100. Every business builder with a 250 order, you get $50. So that is my incentive for you to close out this month strong. And for you guys at the consultant level, you use each one of these reach out methods, okay? Each one, and your launch party is a reach out method. You're looking for business builders there. You're looking for preferred clients. You will easily achieve this incentive that I have for you guys. All right, so 9 days left. Close your month out strong, and don't forget, we're still using the daily method of success. So if you're new here, be sure your sponsor sends you a copy of this, because this just keeps you organized on what you're doing every day, on who you're reaching out to, and what your actual job. This is your job description for Arbonne every day that you work your Arbonne business. So this just keeps you on track for what you're doing, the daily method for success. And then you always want to keep track of how many faces you're looking at, because we are looking at how many people you are reaching out to, because we know that it's 40 faces every month that will keep your business growing. All right, so these are your tracking methods. Your incentive is every business builder with a 250 order, you get $50. And for every 4 PCs with a 150 order, you'll get $100. All right, so that's it. That's for this evening's training. And so now I'm going to open it up. Does anybody have any questions or need any clarification? And I'll go ahead and take everybody off of mute. And Brenda, is there anything that you want to share?
I just wanted to make a suggestion for the new consultants that you're doing your launch. Pick 2 dates to have your launch, because that way people can't say, well, I can't come on Thursday. You have Thursday or Friday morning or Saturday and Tuesday night, or however you want, but that way you have 2 options. I read that one consultant one time said that her party was going to be Thursday, and the person goes, I can't come, I could have come Wednesday. And she said, oh, I'm so sorry, I meant Wednesday. And she had her party Wednesday. So whatever you got to do, but pick the 2 dates. And then I just wanted to know, we're going to talk about Oklahoma City and Impact, or no?
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Jump on, Brenda.
Well, Jonathan, do you want to go to Oklahoma City and Haiti? Do you guys know what we're talking about?
Well, I know a little bit
it's a wonderful retreat. It's a 1-day retreat, and Cecilia Stone is the top income earner in Arbonne, and she's going to be speaking, and she is absolutely amazing. You will be inspired and lit up. Not that you already aren't, but She's wonderful. So the problem is now we're kind of on a wait list for tickets. But Haley, are you interested in going? Maybe get with Angel and let me know.
Yeah,
And
I'm interested.
Jonathan, I think Claire said you were, right? Okay.
Yes,
So
I already
we'll
have
keep
my
that.
ticket.
Let's see if we can get.
I already have my
Okay.
ticket, but I was going to say, because Jonathan's going, I'll go ahead and spring for him to have a room. That way the girls will be in where we are, so he doesn't have to, hear all the girl talk. So I'll definitely spring for that if we can get him a ticket. That'd be amazing. He's ready to go to any kind of training that we can get going. So
That's awesome.
All right, Claire, I will get with you because today I happen to see the one ticket go up for sale because there's a Facebook group that people are selling their tickets on, and I was out shopping and I just happened to see the notification. I jumped over there, and that's when I text some of you guys, did somebody want a ticket? And so I went ahead and bought it. And so, as it gets closer, those tickets will go up for sale. And, because people can't go on for one reason or another. So I'll get with you, Claire, later and see exactly how many you need. And then Angel, if you have some new people who really want to go and can go, we'll work on getting you tickets. But I just have to know for sure, because as soon as I tell the person I want their ticket, I have to send them money. And I Venmo them or PayPal them money. And so
I was going to ask if you had Venmo, because as soon as you see a ticket, go ahead and grab that, and I can Venmo you the money for.
Yeah. So if anybody, y'all just let me know, send me a Voxer or text message if you are looking for a ticket, and I will check back on that Facebook page, every day. And if a ticket comes up, I will purchase it for you if you for sure know somebody can go if we get them a ticket. All right. Impact. So that is the Life for Leadership meeting that is in 2 weeks. It's the first weekend in August. And so it's a one-day meeting, but because it's so far away, we're staying 1 or 2 nights. So we can talk about that amongst ourselves, because I know some of you guys that doesn't pertain to. The other meeting that's coming up in September is Impact Training, and this is actually one that is sponsored by Arbonne, and it is in Dallas. And since it is so close, so it's 4 or 5 hour drive depending on where you are, it's really a must. If you're an independent consultant, you need to be there, because there's going to be new products launched. Our Christmas line is always launched, or not launched. They show us what the Christmas line is. They've told us they're going to launch some new products at Impact, and we get some great training. And so go ahead and schedule that day off. Who knows what that day is exactly?
28th.
Okay,
September.
September. Okay.
Go ahead and ask off that day if you're working that day. I mean, you could even do it all in one day. Drive down. I think it usually starts at 8 or 9 in the morning. I know we've had people on our team leave like at 4 o'clock in the morning and get there and go to the meeting and then come back the same day. If that's what you need to do, absolutely do it. It is totally doable to do it that way. So anyway, we'll talk more about Impact coming up, but on your website, you can actually sign up for Impact on your personal website. Ask your sponsor to help you find that if you can't find where it says conferences, and go in and go ahead and buy your ticket. Early bird tickets until the end of July. So get the early bird, otherwise the ticket price goes up starting next month. So great, Brenda. Thank you for bringing that up. Anything else that we need to cover tonight?
How much it cost for this leadership training that's this next weekend? Is it
how much? It's $53, I think, $53.62.
Okay. All right. So $55. Okay.
Yeah, $55.
All right.
All right. Anything else? All right. Well, we've been on here for a good 30 minutes tonight. So thank you all so much for connecting, for plugging in, for being a part of this team. We're so excited to have the new faces. I'm always so excited to see the lifers on here. I mean, my life wouldn't be complete without you guys. You guys inspire me and just really empower me every day to go out there and do as much as I can do. So anyway, y'all have a great evening. And if you have any questions or anything you need to box for me, I'm always available to you. All right. Love you all. Good night.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, Kim. Good night, everyone.